Welcome back to Little Rock Arc. All this week, we've been bringing you interviews with candidates on your ballot for the issues that matter to you. Today, we're focusing on the race for treasurer. Earlier, we heard from Democrat candidate John Pagan, and Kaylin sat down with Libertarian candidate Michael Pakko. Take a look.
Well, I'm here with Libertarian candidate for treasurer, Michael Pakko. Mr. Pakko, thanks so much for joining us today.
Pleasure to be here.
And first of all, what are the opportunities and challenges you feel the state treasurer's office is facing?
Well, you know, I should preface my answer to that question by noting that the state treasurer is basically the state's banker. And banking is a pretty staid profession, not very dynamic. But that said, I think there are some opportunities and challenges in today's economic environment. We've run budget surpluses for a number of years, which has expanded the size of the state's asset portfolio. And we're in an environment now where interest rates are higher than they have been for some time, providing the opportunity for better returns on the people's treasury. But at the same time, we have inflation and uncertainty about Federal Reserve policy that presents some challenges. So yes, there are some opportunities and challenges, but they're not really outside the realm of what the state treasurer's office deals with on a regular basis.
Mr. Pakko, what are 3 issues you'd like to address?
Well, my top priority is to bring more openness to the Office of State Treasurer, a program I call fiscal transparency. I intend to report directly to the people. You know, the Treasurer's Office has access to information about where all the taxpayers' dollars are going and where they're coming from, for that matter. And I plan to be proactive in delivering to the people reports on the status of the state's finances in a way that's both comprehensive and comprehensible. Another priority I have is to convene a panel of experts from finance and investing to review the state's investment strategies. The last such policy committee that I am aware of was over 5 years ago, before COVID. And I think it's prudent to revisit that important aspect of the treasurer's role periodically. And third, I'm very enthusiastic about supporting the mission of the Financial Education Commission. The Arkansas Financial Education Commission was just started with legislation in 2021 with the treasurer designated as chair. And, you know, as a lifelong educator and believer in economic and financial education, I'm very supportive of the commission's goals of providing educational resources to all Arkansans to help navigate through this complex financial world in which we live. Those are my 3 top priorities.
And why should people vote for you?
Well, you know, I decided to enter this race because I realized that my experience and expertise had uniquely prepared me to be the treasurer of state. I'm a professional economist. I have a PhD in economics. I have a background in banking and finance, having spent 20 years of my career in the Federal Reserve System. And in my present capacity as chief economist of the Arkansas Economic Development Institute, I'm widely considered to be an expert on the state's economy. So when it comes right down to it, I decided that I could run in this race and credibly claim to be the most qualified candidate on the ballot. It just made sense.
Mr. Pakko, thanks so much for joining us today. We appreciate your time.
Thank you.